I'm pretty sure everybody has heard about Knights of the Frozen Throne, the new expansion that will be coming out soon in Hearthstone. Um, they have actually revealed a few of the cards that are going to be coming out so far, and we're actually going to take a look at a few of those. The cards that they've revealed so far is Champion, one of the hero cards, Deathstalker Rexar, Shallow Gravedigger, a priest spell which is called Spirit Lash, and one of the legendaries which is Prince Kelthus. We're actually going to take a look at the Chillwind Champion first. It's a paladin card, and it has charge, and it has lifesteal. Lifesteal is the new keyword that's going to be part of this expansion. Lifesteal, basically you attack with this card, it does 3 damage to your opponent or their minion, and you get healed for 3. Um, the next card is one of the hero legendaries. Each one of the heroes will have a hero card and a new hero power. This one's the Hunter hero, which is 6 mana, and you gain 5 armor, and its battle cry is deal 2 damage to all enemy minions. And his hero power is you basically create a zombeast. You can basically, you're given the option of 3 beasts. You pick the first one, and then it gives you an option of 3 others, and you pick that one. And then it generates a beast with both attributes, like if it has charge and like the Kodo, where it would destroy a certain minion. Both of those would be implemented. The next card is a 3 mana 3/1, which is the Shallow Gravedigger. Death Rattle, add a random Death Rattle minion to your hand. This means it can probably be any Death Rattle minion from any of the current content. The next card is a priest spell for 2 mana called Spirit Lash. It also has lifesteal. It deals 1 damage to all minions, and the damage is received back to your hero as healing. The last one is going to be the 2 mana 2/2 legendary battle cry. If your deck has no 2-cost minions, give all minions +1/+1. And as far as the lifesteal mechanic goes, there's an article that I saw on Hearthstone that says the faith of lifesteal and death rattle mechanics in Knights of the Frozen Throne. The new expansion introduces lifesteal into the game. The mechanic causes damage dealt by the card to also restore the same amount of health to the controlling hero. We figured that this one was going to have a lot of lifesteal cards in it, but it says we did introduce the major mechanic like lifesteal as an important mechanic in the set. There's not a ton of cards that use it, but there are a handful that use lifesteal, and they'll make a big impact on the set. So I think we're going to see more Death Rattle minions than what we will lifesteal minions. And if you guys have noticed in the past, each set has had a decent amount of death rattles. Next Ramus being the first. It contains 17 death rattle cards. And then GVG contained 12 death rattle cards. Grand Tournament contained 7. Whispers of the Old Gods contained the most of all the expansions that they've had with 25 death rattle cards. Mean Streets of Gadgetzan had 12 Death Rattle cards, and the most recent, Journey to Ungoro, had 19 Death Rattle cards. I think we're going to see more Death Rattle cards than what we will Lifesteal cards, but the Lifesteal cards that we do see will have a huge impact on the set, as I had mentioned. The next thing that I wanted to go over is going to be the missions that we're going to see. The mission, which is the new adventure. Hmm. Well, anyway, as you guys can see, they have mentioned that there will be uh, 3 wings for the missions slash adventure, and um, if you guys are curious, the Lich King that we're going to be facing is actually going to be Arthas. It's not going to be Bolvar. Some of the bosses or villains you might fight during the missions there's a possibility that we may get them as cards. The mission difficulty, every fight is going to be on the same level as heroic bosses were before. Some of the encounters may be easier than others. The prologue that you guys do, you will see the fights with pre-made decks, so you won't have to build decks. Um, and the Lich King will be the third and final wing, so you'll face him by yourself. As far as the Lich King encounter goes, it will be different for every class. So you play it on a mage, it'll be one way. You play it on a hunter, it's going to be something different. If you defeat the Lich King with all 9 classes, we're going to receive a special reward. We could receive a card back like we have in the past for doing the heroic adventures. You know, completing the whole thing on heroic, you got a card back. If you do it with all 9 heroes, that could be what the reward is. Um, and they haven't memed up the Lich King. He's cold and is cruel, just like in Warcraft. Um, but yeah, each one of the bosses are going to be Blood Queen Lenethal, Prefetcher of Putricide, Syndragosa, Deathbringer Sourfang, Lord Marrowgar, Lady Death's Whisper, and the Lich King. The last thing um, that I want to go over is going to be something that they have mentioned is going to take place like the Midsummer's Festival did, except it's going to be, instead of it being double gold for quests, it's actually going to be for Arena. But before we take a look at that, I'm pretty sure you guys have seen the new board when they announced the video. But what secrets does it hold? Only time will tell, but I do like the looks of the new board. It's got that nice, cold, dark, Deathwing feel to it. Um, Looks like you might be able to pull on this and the gate will come up. This you may be able to, you know, chisel away at it and break it up. This you may be able to click on it several times and it'll spark a flame. This one with the dragon skull on it, you may be able to tap the skull and the eyes may glow blue. I mean, we'll just have to wait and see when the board's actually released with the expansion. The last thing that I wanted to go over was the mention of the Frost Festival. The Frost Festival is, they got the idea for the Midsummer Festival to do the double gold, which is great because I like that they did that. Um, the thing is what does this mean for me as a player? Well, what it means for you is the Frost Festival is going to last at least 3 weeks long, and each week during the festival you're going to get a free arena run. So the first week you're going to play 3 arena games and you get 1 Knights of the Frozen Throne card pack. And it's basically the same for each week. So you complete it the first week, you have to wait till the next week to get the next free ticket. But basically you'll get a free arena run during the festival. you'll get one free arena ticket each week, and you basically play 3 arena games, and your reward for playing those 3 arena games is going to be one Knights of the Frozen Throne card pack. So this basically helps us get more of those new expansion card packs. The mission slash adventure, I think we're going to get rewarded with um, either a legendary for each one of the heroes, or not heroes, each one of the bosses that we face. We may get a legendary for each of those, or we may get one legendary and a couple card packs. Only time will tell, so we can see what we will receive. The other thing that I wanted to mention is, just like every expansion, you have the option of pre-purchasing the expansion. You pre-purchase 50 packs for $50. It's basically $1 a pack. If you get 40 packs of the other expansions, you usually end up paying $49.99. So this is a really good deal to get 50 packs, pre-purchase it. If you pre-purchase it, you get this cool card back with it. And from what I can see here is it says packs open before January 31st, 2017, which lets me know that it's going to come out either the middle or close to the end of August, which means here really soon we should be seeing more of the revealing and unveiling of the new cards that are going to be in the expansion. If you guys want to keep up to date on everything Knights of the Frozen Throne, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like the video, share it with your friends, and let me know what you thought of the video. And as always, we'll see you guys next time.